God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then, ragamuffin?
Пивка мне.
As the gentleman wishes.
But wait though, there's a catch. I've no money. Kunnish owes me and he won't pay up.
Leave it to me.
Отлично.
But you have to pay me back this
Отлично.
You're the best girl a man could wish for.
Your father wants a cool one from the cellar, doesn't he? Wait here while I fetch it.
Нет, блядь, теплые. На солнышке постояла, чтобы во дворе.
Here you are.
Часик другой.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Don't worry, dearest. This evening I'll see you tonight.
Oh, Hal, I do hope so.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
Ванек.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Чё там?
So, now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Нихуя себе.
You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
Блядь, заебало. Может, друзей еще позвать, чтобы отблагодарить тебя? Полноценно. Так, ладно, что у нас по этим? Где мои кореша, алло? Стоп, а тут таргет у меня пропал? Блять, не то. Журнал. Другим способом. Каким другим-то? Так, это С, значит, да? С. Да он даже разговаривать со мной не хочет, он охренел. Короче, блядь.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
В смысле, подштанники, что ли, блядь, летом? Вы что, ебанулись? Блядь, труселя у него такие. Гвозди, молоток. А что еще там есть? Сандалия. Ни хрена. Ладно, хуй на него. До свидания, ебать. Так, это топор вроде до этого взял, да? Молоток. Топор, да. Все, бать, работа выполнена. Бать, я все сделал. Еще пивка принес.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Kunnish didn't want to pay, so I got no money for those things you sold him. But I took them in lieu of the debt.
Took meaning he gave them to you, or took meaning stole?
If he didn't pay, then they're still ours. How can you steal something that's yours?
Fair point. Give it to me then, and here's some money for the rest.
Продал бате вещи. Найс. Так, что у нас там еще по квестам? Емеля. Мешок угля на рынке, крестовина в замке. А Б это что такое? Возьми рукбой на мечах. Ладно, погнали за углем. А пиво не отдал, что ли, ему? Так а он не просил пивас. Не просил, значит. Все, как бы вопрос закрыт. Так. Кажется, уголь. Стоп. Я, кажется, что-то попутал. А, на мешок угля, все. Так, кажется, мешок угля это к нему. Помощник углежопа. Уголь. А сколько надо-то, батя? Ну, давай один уголек купим. Он же не говорил, сколько вроде. Стоп. Чё, блядь? Ну и чё? О, поторговаться еще можно?
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Торговаться можно, если вы хотите дешевле купить, дороже продать, выбирайте сумму, которую хотите заплатить или получить. Подтверждайте ее, купец отвечает на ваше предложение, он сказал последующее. Ага. Угу. Так. Давай вот так попробуем.
Satisfied?
That's a poor offer.
Да ты охуел, блядь.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Сук. Угу. 2 из 10 понял. Ебать. Тут консоль еще как в Квейке. Уголь. 8 штук еще надо. Торговаться.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Давай вот так вот хотя бы.
Agree?
Well, now a little more and we'll shake on it.
Так, там было 3,7. Ну, 3,8 давай, средняя.
Aye, that would do it.
Во. Четко.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Чего, блядь? Лол. Он подумал над своим поведением. Окей. А что у тебя есть-то, дружище?
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want.
Да а чё у тебя забирать-то, блядь? Ты без штанов, сука, ходишь уже. Петуха забрать нельзя. Я понял. Так, во-первых, умоемся. Теперь это, блядь, мой дом. Так а что у тебя есть-то?
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want.
Может, у тебя новый дорисовался? Блядь, ничего нового нету. Ладно, похаваю. смысле, пустой, шель? Да он не пустой, почему я похавать не могу? Сука. Взять я его тоже не могу. Так, давай побазарим с тобой. Че я у тебя забрать-то могу? Да у тебя больше нету ничего. Ты, блядь, свой сундук ты чекал? Курицу могу взять? О, могу, четко. На, сука. Курех мы забираем. Так. Руки еще раз помоем. Четко, ебать. Всего доброго. Так, у нас остается... Давай уголь сначала отнесем, батя. Хотя, блядь, он доебется, домой загонит. Не, надо на мечах пойти подраться. С военком.
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready?
Конечно, готов.
Yes.
All right. I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Что замечите? Какой-то крутой или дефолтный? Белый. Ой, на капс можно ходить, нихуя себе, что техника дошла. Погоди, одну овцу надо. Сука. Ладно. Пойдем трениться, овца не хочет идти ко мне в карман.
So, can we get started?
Да.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key.
Понял.
Never repeat yourself.
Да я уж готов рубить, заткнись.
Good.
А, у нас деревянные мечи, шель? Это ж несерьезно. Так.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Так. Еще, шель, уколоть тебя? Опа.
Good, good. Let's try something else.
Кольнул.
One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Угу. Ага, пропустил. Пропустил. Так, и чё ты? В смысле? Я же вот до этого уколол. Сейчас, погоди, передохну. Найс. Угу. Четко. Так, надо бате отнести. Все, что мы ему не успели отдать. Бать, я все сделал.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Not yet. I'm working on
В
it.
смысле не все?
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzik?
No, I don't. I'll be back
Ты
soon.
уголь-то с пивом возьмешь? Блядь, да ему вообще поебать. Ему реально похуй. Ну ладно. Не хочешь, не бери. Ярослав, Яник. Ребят, я это... Понял. Видимо, не просочиться так просто.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right
Нихуя
away,
себе.
your lordship.
Угрожает стражу порядка.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Угу. Четко. Бать, слушай, ну если пиво теплое, то это, блядь, ты сам виноват. Ты реально не взял у меня его? Сейчас бы пивком накидался уже. Лежал где-нибудь под деревом в тени.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
А, пиво тоже для работы надо.
Let's have it then, son.
Понял, сори, не знал.
Been with that ale. It's as flat and warm as horse piss. Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it.
Так ты, блядь, сам не взял у меня пиво. Я тебе сразу принес. Ебать ты шакал. Так мне и так баба его на халяву дала. Я сейчас таким дебилом буду выглядеть. Ёбаный рот, блядь. Просто не взял у меня пиво. Я еще и виноват. Ну охуеть теперь. Я, блядь, сейчас продам что-нибудь. Так. Продать. Мне кажется... Можно, конечно, пытать счастье. О, нормально ушло?
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Слушай, ну это охуительные штаны. Limited Edition. Стоп, чё, блядь? Вниз надо больше плыть. Не хватает денег? Ты чё, блядь? Бля, ну ладно, давай хотя бы так.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Ты, блядь, торговец или кто? Так, я за пивом. Главное, чтобы баба не спалила. А, блять, мне только у нее и надо покупать, я понял. Погоди.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for father.
Больше не косячь так.
Get it for you?
Aye. And a smile from you.
Хуйню какую-то налила. Да, без глупостей.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this.
Ты заебала, я
Out of the
помню.
question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Закончили. Быстрее, пока пиво не нагрелось. Бать.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Бля, чел явно на макросах.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
А хуй его знает.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house.
Ой.
He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
Бес попутал.
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologize to
Да
him.
ты чё, ебанулся?
I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry.
Да я ебал.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Cool story, Bob.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Голыми руками, что ли, буду сейчас ебашить?
Do it.
Ёб твою мать, блядь.
Good. Once more.
Сегодня вечером, я так понимаю, то же самое будет, да?
Done.
С той бабой.
Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far.
Лучше Венцеслава? Да ну брось.
Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going?
Отлично все.
Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Ну и дерьмо. Охуительная рукоятка.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Так это, кажется, симпатичней той.
Henry, are you alright?
Реально симпатичней. Без проблем. Такой гвозди не жалко. И подхаваться можно, в принципе. Ща. Гвозди. Мам, там такая чика, там так... Ладно, гвозди отнеси.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
Да какая нахуй Бьянка?
Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Да не, в
Maybe we'll
смысле?
see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Ну ты чё? О, реально шарит.
Fine lass, eh?
Получше Бьянки.
Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Ничего себе.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Ебать, он овнитого.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
Мне кажется, рукоятка другая была. У меча. О.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine.
Ой, блядь. Ну и зашквар.
What say you say, Svan?
Зачем вообще брался?
If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine.
Бля, ладно, хоть та баба ушла.
And I must leave.
И не видела этого дерьма.
Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasa.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
Этот все подслушивает.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Опа.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Вот кто меня подпалил. Ё-моё. Ёб твою мать. Салют пускают. Походу вечер отменяется.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Я буду дефить до талого.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
А батя где? Где батя? Батя. Бля, батя ебошит. Очень люто. Сзади! Сзади! Вот суки. Ну ты пидорас. Ебать развод. Сказали, беги в замок, а в итоге мне куда-то на коне скакать надо. И бабки еще отжали. Че за наебалово? Бабки хоть скинь. Так, встретиться с друзьями. А, ну, друзьям пизда, походу, уже. Отсюда мы уебываем. Ой, давайте что ли засейвимся. Я, блядь, столько всего сделал. Я ебал. Так, бежим по тропинке, бежим по тропинке. Ага. У меня есть меч. Да вот суки. Так, какая лошадь моя? Секунду. Карту посмотрю. Ага, понял. Никакая лошадь не моя. Вы суки. А ну отошли. Блин, вообще поебать. Ладно. Давайте, давайте, за мной. Что вы можете? Это он... Нормально, нормально, с мечами. Блять, у него огнестрел! Ну нахуй. Шакалы.
Минус сейф, если бы ты умер, то с того бы как раз момента и начал бы.
Бля, ну откуда же мне знать? Я думал, тут нет автосейвов. Бля, минус нога. Ебать, они за мной... Ну ехай, ехай. Или это друзья? Блять, они что-то оттягивают! А! Не надо! А! А! Тихо, тихо, тихо. А! А! Сука. А! А! Блять, что за дерьмо? Да я жал shift в смысле? А, дабл shift? Блять. Угу. Понял. Вообще, знаете? Мне кажется, эта лошадь более элитная. У меня какой-то окрас такой элитный. Ладно, попробуем ее. Да, назад она, конечно, вообще не топит. Так, пидоры. За мной, блядь. Ой, блядь, я не туда забежал. Блядь, она умеет припрыгивать, надеюсь? Умеет. Домой, блядь. Ебать, она прыгает. Так, сменим лошадь, не палимся. Сука, там еще один чел. Ладно, те забыли, на какой я. Я видел, во втором форсаже так же делали. Помчали. Блять, ты битесь только. Да идите нахуй! Хуй вы угадали, блять. Блять. А! Пожалуйста! Они больше не натягивают свое дерьмо? Нормально, нормально, сейвово. Блять, тут у лошади, походу, выносливость кончается. Хуёво будет, когда выносливость кончится, наверное. Ну тихо, 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 коник. Ну тихо, 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 тихо. Ну, погоди. Шифруемся. Run, Forest. Прыгай, прыгай. Размансили, размансили. Блять, не размансили. Суки. Блять, да у них кони быстрее. Я ебал. Нормально, нормально. Подкрепа, подкрепа. Четко. Бедная лошадь в стрелах вся.
Someone give him a drink and bring hot wine and bandages.
Стрелу кто-то достанет?
Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Походу вечером не будет танцев.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
Нафидел.
I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Ой, я до фула отрекинился. Приятно. Что по квестикам? С Бориком? Что за дерьмо у тебя в руках? Веник?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good
Ой,
meal?
да, похавать это не отказался бы вообще.
I heard about your father.
Я бы в реале не отказался пойти похавать, конечно.
tell me what
Где?
happened in Skalitz. I have kin there.
Можно и рассказать.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh, no.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God, that's
Success.
horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
Блять, палево. Ладно, я потом зайду. А, я понял. Лучше мне не бегать. Так, а где хавка-то? Иди на кухню. А где кухня-то? Кухня где непонятно. Кухню, видимо, надо найти. А, стоп. Баранка. Кухня наверху, что ли? Или снизу? Или подо мной вообще? Там, где я и был. Где с вениками все подметают. О, четко.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you.
Да, я похавал.
Tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine.
Нормально навалили.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Суровый дядька. Опа, хавка. Да. Пюрешка. Уточка. Да. Ой, я чё, объелся, что ли, или чё? Винцо. Да, в смысле, я выпить его хотел. Четко. А ты чё, меня с одного бокала вина срубил, что ли? Так, что там было еще? Пища. Курица. Стоп, это не та курица. Утка должна быть. В смысле, какой рвоты? А, дивоты, тьфу ты, блядь. Оп. Оп. Сука. А где сторожка? Или вот это она? Вот это она. Четко, ебать. Спать. А когда тут сейвится игра? Когда я сплю, сейвится? Или нет? Девять часов нормально. Блять, сапоги. Я думал, он сам как-то снимет. Ладно, нормально. Неловко вышло. Надеюсь, никто не зайдет. Слазь быстрее. Сейчас палят тапки.
My lady,
Когда сплю, сейвится?
No, no, but what brings you from this house?
В настройках отключи цензуру. Набухайся и получай удовольствие.
My lady,
Какое удовольствие.
thank you. You really shouldn't.
Не, сегодня уже удовольствие вряд ли буду получать. Я сейчас хавать пойду. И чилить. Так что, надеюсь, меня засейвило сейчас, когда я поспал.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry.
Опа.
I know this is all very new and strange for you.
Ты что стремаешься-то, парень?
But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Cullen showed money to Father and sent it collectively. But he couldn't stop my intention. It got a bit huge.
Игорь, чатик тут тебе советует цензуру вырубить.
Да,
Ты
это
же
я уже
не
слышал.
хочешь минус секс? Мы вот не хотим.
Так а в смысле? Минус. Так тут сиськи, что ли, будут показывать, если выключить? Так это ж, наверное, нельзя так на твичевском.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Конечно.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
Ну раздевайся уже,
I
что ты?
was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but
Да я не могу сейчас цензуру
all to
отключить.
no avail.
Во время диалогов же нельзя в меню выйти.
We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
Я не могу во время диалогов ничего делать,
That's how
никакие
long it
настройки.
took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only
Блять, болтовни тут, конечно, просто пиздец.
After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all.
Мне кажется, слишком
But
дохуя.
at least we were in the city. There was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night.
До свидания.
Good night, my lady.
А, так это она еще до сна пришла, что ли? Я уже думаю, я поспал, и тогда она пришла. Да, она такого не говорила. Вы что, гоните? Какой помоги нам?
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the
Ты не разулся.
One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Как раз сохранена. Четко. Все, ребят, тогда на сегодня я заканчиваю с прохождением. Пойду кушать. Завтра подрубисимо, наверное, будет. С доты начнем потом. А потом, наверное, сюда нырнем. Можно, в принципе, тут релаксить в этой игруле. После доты и тому подобного дерьма. Вот. А на сегодня все. Всем бабалити. Всем споки ноги.